Hi everyone, this is JDM Imports in South Florida. We're looking at a 1996 Subaru Legacy Wagon GTB. Okay, I'm going to do a quick exterior walk around, show you the inside, and do some engine revs. Okay, so this one does come in the beautiful 47A black diamond pearl. So it is a relatively rare color to see a Subaru in this color, and especially a GTB wagon in black diamond pearl. So that's cool. You know, you typically see the white ones more often than not, especially for Subarus of this era in general. So anytime you see a color other than that, it's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the GTB version of the Legacy wagon. So it is a twin turbo EJ20 2-liter engine, and they have quite some power. So they have a lower RPM turbo and then a higher RPM turbo that kicks in the higher RPMs. So it is a parallel twin turbo system. So they're rated right around 260 horsepower, which is a lot for something like this, especially having an all-wheel drive platform. It really hooks and gets you going. Okay, so your factory GT badging is intact. Your taillights are in fantastic shape. Original Legacy middle trim is intact as well. Okay, so you have some privacy tints here. They look to be around 5%, at least for this rear portion. And it is sitting on some really cool BBS wheels. Those are genuine BBS wheels with genuine BBS forged lug nuts. And it is sitting on Bridgestone Potenza tires as well, which is a perfect summer tire. And it is arguably one of the better performance tires that money can buy. Okay, and it also has some really cool, I believe those are 2007, 2008 Subaru Impreza 4-piston STI brakes. So that is a massive upgrade for a car of this era. So you have a 4-piston brake system in this car, which is really cool. Okay. And the Bridgestone Potenza tires appear to be in good shape. Okay, and the paint on this car shows exceptionally well. There's no fading on any of the upper areas or anywhere for that matter. So hood's in fantastic shape. This obviously feeds your top mount intercooler. No fading here on the roof area, and no fading on the spoiler. So no fading anywhere whatsoever on the car, and the paint shows exceptionally well. So the paint on this car is in top condition. You can barely see any even door dings on it. There's no door dings. Maybe one, just right there, but it's so hard to see. But the paint is in phenomenal shape. And it does have this really cool one-piece eyelids as well here on the front. So it is a one-piece, gives it a more aggressive, meaner look. And it does have a really cool skid plate. You do have projector headlights and projector fog lights, and a rear front lip as well. Okay, so this is one of the more rare, if not the most rare, Legacy wagons, because it has a dual sunroof, or this is more of a, this is a tilt roof, and then this will be like your middle sunroof. So it is a really cool setup, and it is my first time in 6 years seeing something like this. So that's awesome. So you have a tilt roof here and a middle sunroof. How cool is that? You have your factory roof rails too, so you can put obviously a basket up here, a kayak, whatever your heart desires. And you also have these really cool factory rain guards as well, including the mud guards there, front and back. Has a full set. Okay, so you have a lot of room back here. You know, it's probably the size of a 4Runner, if not bigger. You can put a lot of stuff back here. It does have a privacy cover as well. And it's in fantastic shape. No stains really anywhere. There's your middle sunroof, and then your tilt roof. Okay, so the interior is in fantastic shape. No rips or tears, no sagging. All the door cards are in fantastic shape. No lifting. Again, no sagging on any of these door panels. here. It also has a really cool chrome side mirror. I typically don't like chrome, but this thing looks fantastic. It just gives it a really cool, unique presence, and I totally love it. Okay, and it does have some really pricey RECARO seats. So it is an electronic RECARO seat set, and it is in fantastic shape. So no rips or tears again. They look to be almost brand new. There's, you typically see some wear here on this bolster, but there's minimal wear, if any. Yeah, there's basically no wear on this seat. Okay, let me show you that controller. Okay, so here's the controller. So it's a RECARO, excuse me. So it's a factory, call it appliance for this RECARO seat. Okay, and it does have a really cool SAFC controller here. So you can adjust the fuel settings and fuel maps, I believe, or you can adjust the flow meter adjustments from this controller here. Okay, so it has a cool aftermarket radio with GPS. It's still stuck somewhere in Japan when it took off in the vessel. And it does have a front-facing camera recorder. I plugged it off because it starts calling for an SD card, and it doesn't have an SD card, but it works, so that's awesome. Has a wide rear view mirror. Okay. It does have a full tweeter system, so you have a Kenwood radio tweeter system there. You have Kenwood tweeters in here as well. Okay, so operating temperature's good, revs are perfect, gas gauge works. So 111,056. I'll put the mileage in the description. That is relatively low mileage for something like this. Okay, I'm gonna do some engine revs. Awesome sounds. So you have your beautiful legacy floor mats as well. It's a full set, front and back. And you have this really cool GTB interior, which is in phenomenal shape. So overall, this car is in excellent shape, and it's going to make a Subaru enthusiast or new Subaru enthusiast very, very happy. No fading here whatsoever on the steering wheel, and dashboard's in fantastic shape. Okay. And this one does come with an odometer validation serial number. We did forget to clean the engine bay, but I'll show it to you now. So we'll clean it up and we'll take a nice picture. There's a little bit dusty in here. So it's all factory original in here, no modifications, factory red strut brace, factory intercooler. So this is as nice as it gets. And it does have HIDs, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, it's completely stock in here. Looks like a new alternator, so that's cool. Okay. I think that's it with this one. Let me know if you have any questions. This might arguably be the nicest legacy wagon GTB in the country, or that I've seen imported by any importer. This thing is just super minty, and the color and the wheels combination, and especially with that elusive tilt roof, sunroof combination, the skid plate with the front lip, the eyelids, the chrome mirrors, the way it's sitting, it just looks absolutely gnarly. And the paint is just in ridiculously good shape. Okay, I think that's it with this one. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.